Reciprocal tariffs imposed on April 2nd will likely affect several tea-producing trade partners that the U.S. calls the Dirty 15. These nations include China, Vietnam, Japan, South Korea, India, Thailand, and Malaysia. Also on the list are Germany and Switzerland, both significant sources of processed tea, and Canada, which exported $34 million worth of tea duty-free to the U.S. in 2024. Analysts anticipate the April 2nd tariffs will be immediately implemented for these countries. Reciprocal tariffs on more than 100 low-tariff trading partners are negotiable and will likely follow over time. The U.S. currently collects an average 6.4% duty on green tea imports, while the EU imposes an average 3.4% duty. In contrast, India imposes a 70% duty, and Turkey a 145% duty. Canadian exporters paid no tariffs on tea under the USMCA or NAFTA trade agreements. To qualify, Canadian teas must be wholly obtained or sufficiently processed in Canada. Simply re-exporting tea from another country through Canada is not duty-free. During his campaign for office, President Trump threatened a 60% tariff on Chinese goods, but has imposed only 20% so far. Canada faces a 25% tariff on goods, including tea, but the tariffs were temporarily suspended in March. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said that the administration is focused on the top 15% of America's trading partners. Countries on this list may escape high duties if they lower their duties paid on American imports. On Friday, Trump said, quote, "Sometimes we'll be flexible, but basically it is reciprocal," end quote. He said high rates would be charged to those who manipulate currency and erect high trade barriers. Sri Lanka's Lumbini Valley Tea brand was awarded the grand prize at the 2025 Global Tea Championship this week at the 2025 World Tea Expo. Owner Sharminda Jawadana posed with 9 trophies at an award ceremony in Las Vegas that honored 24 estates and brands worldwide. Lumbini's Silver Feathers tea was awarded the prize for, quote, best overall tea. Indian estates, Cannon, David Hills Plantations, KDHP, Rwanda's Jisivu Estate, Tanzania's Kazi-U2 brand were among teas presented Origin Awards for the best tea from 15 tea-producing regions. Prizes were also awarded by type of tea, recognizing superior leaf and superior liquor. Brook 37's Moonlight Tea won the Superior Leaf Prize in the Oolong category. Orient Leaf and 7 Tea House tied as the best pu'er tea leaf winners. Bacoan Global Fukumushi Sensha was awarded a prize for superior liquor in the green tea category. You see the entire list of winners at worldteanews.com. One of China's most successful new style tea chains, Chagee, has chosen to list on the Nasdaq exchange under the ticker CHA, C-H-A. Rival chains' previous initial public offerings have been listed in Hong Kong. The U.S. market attracts a broader base of registered investors, and the capital pool is significantly deeper than Hong Kong's. Expectations of interest rate declines in the U.S. have fueled optimism. Chagee was founded in 2017 and currently operates 6,440 tea houses globally, of which 97% are in mainland China. Revenue last year was $1.7 billion, about triple that of the previous 2 years. Chagee, based in Yunnan, offers premium fresh brewed milk tea and oolong lattes, for example. The company reported a 213% increase in new income and paperwork filed in the U.S. It opened its first location last month in Los Angeles. Successfully funding the IPO will lead to expansion in the U.S., Thailand, Singapore, and Malaysia. China requires companies seeking overseas IPOs to first obtain approval from securities regulators who, until recently, have restrained the pace of tea company IPOs because of poor performance. Chagee's IPO application was approved in March for either the New York Stock Exchange or Nasdaq. Citigroup, Morgan Stanley, CICC, and Deutsche Bank are the lead underwriters. There are now 515,000 new-style tea shops in mainland China, so the market's getting crowded. There are approximately 100,000 in the rest of the world.
Produced by Audavita Studios. Connect your voice to the world.